data mining and machine learning, machine decision making, augmented decision making. We've had some of this stuff for 20 years in healthcare. There's been the idea of decision support systems, and now they're emerging. Let's call it AI when you fire up your map application and it knows where you're probably going from the time of day, and it's going to, without prompting, give you a little bit of advice about what traffic jam to avoid. So that's AI. But we easily then slide into an optimistic view that cars are going to become self-driving. If you go back to the very first days of personal computing, people thought that the personal computer was going to transform the way we live overnight. And again, it's, we underestimate what could be done in 10 years and we get carried away in the first year. I think it's really important that the claims that go behind things like self-driving cars and big AI, the idea that you could have a human-like awareness in computers, I think that we really fundamentally need to revisit some of that stuff. I don't know what they teach in schools these days, but when I did first year computer science in the 1970s, we were taught about the fundamental limits of algorithms. There are some things that algorithms can't do. Mathematicians will tell you there's some things that algorithms will never do. I think that we've forgotten this collectively. I think Silicon Valley has forgotten computer science 101. And it's hearing down this path of assuming that self-driving cars are just around the corner. There have been some horrible missteps in machine vision and object classification, horrible missteps, the famous racist algorithms. And now, this is not just a matter of the programmers and the developers' bias infecting their work. I mean, that's inevitable, and some good analysis is coming out now, some good ways of moderating and helping people be more responsible in the design of algorithms. It's beyond that. It's about an optimism that's infected AI itself, that the self-driving car is going to be human-like. Now, a computer can't even solve the travelling salesperson problem. A computer cannot tell you the fastest way to get from A to B via every town in a country. What chance is there really that a car is going to be fully functional and is going to be delegated full responsibility to make life and death decisions? People are talking about life and death decisions already. The famous trolley problem. I've seen engineers clearly for the very first time rush off to Wikipedia to look up the trolley problem. The thing about the trolley problem is that it has no resolution. Ethicists and philosophers will tell you that the moral of the story is that there is no answer to the trolley problem. So it can't be programmed. We cannot have a program running a self-driving car that's going to come up with the right answer to the trolley problem every single time. The engineers, I think, are going along as if the trolley problem is just an algorithm problem.